King Charles destroys all remaining hope of Harry as he excludes him from Queen Elizabeth's will. Hello and welcome to Royalty Delight, where we update you on the recent news and captivating activities of the royal families. If you are new to this channel, please do not forget to subscribe and turn on notifications bells, as our channel may disappear on your home page. Without wasting so much time, let's dive into the subject matter. The royal family faces a crossroads. Tensions rise as King Charles asserts his authority. The British royal family finds itself at a critical juncture as a new era under the leadership of King Charles III is marked by an escalating clash of wills within the House of Windsor. At the heart of the turmoil lies the complex relationship between the newly crowned monarch and his younger son, Prince Harry, who has been living in self-imposed exile in California with his wife, Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex. The rift between father and son, which has been simmering for years, has now reached a boiling point, threatening to destabilize the very foundations of the centuries-old institution. The catalyst for the latest flare-up appears to be Prince Harry's reported request to have access to the late Queen Elizabeth's will. Sources close to the palace suggest that the 38-year-old prince made this bold move in an effort to gain greater insight into his grandmother's final wishes and the distribution of her vast personal fortune, estimated to be in the hundreds of millions of pounds. However, this request did not sit well with the new King Charles, who is said to have responded with uncharacteristic firmness. According to an insider, the monarch made it crystal clear to his son that he will not tolerate any attempts to meddle in royal family business, firmly warning Harry to back off and stay out of affairs that are beyond his purview. The king reminded Harry that he is no longer a working member of the royal family and has no automatic right to see the Queen's will. The source revealed that the king made it abundantly clear that Harry's status as a prince does not entitle him to special treatment or unfettered access. This latest development marks a concerning new low in the already fractured relationship between the father and son, which has been strained since Harry and Meghan's dramatic exit from their royal duties in 2020. The couple's bombshell interview with Oprah Winfrey, in which they leveled accusations of racism and neglect against the monarchy, only served to further antagonize the royals. Now, it appears King Charles is determined to draw a firm line in the sand, asserting his authority as the new sovereign and making it clear that he will not tolerate any attempts to undermine the stability and dignity of the crown. The source continued that the king has no intention of letting his son's antics undermine the legitimacy of the monarchy in the wake of the Queen's passing in 2022 at the age of 96. There has been intense speculation about the contents of her will and the distribution of her personal wealth. While the details of the Queen's estate planning are typically kept strictly confidential, there is widespread belief that a significant portion of her fortune will be passed down to her direct descendants, which also include Prince Harry and his children. However, royal insiders say the new king is determined to ensure that the transition of power and assets occurs in an orderly and dignified manner without the interference of disgruntled family members. Charles has made it clear that he will not tolerate any attempts to challenge the monarchy's legitimacy or undermine its stability. The source explained that the king is not going to let his son's antics derail the smooth succession of the crown. It remains to be seen how Prince Harry will respond to his father's rebuke. The prince, who has become increasingly vocal about his grievances against the royal family, may very well choose to escalate the situation by publicly airing his displeasure. Such a move would only serve to further strain his relationship with the king and potentially jeopardize his chances of ever returning to the fold. Alternatively, Harry may opt to take a more conciliatory approach, recognizing that open defiance is unlikely to yield the results he desires. Royal watchers suggest that the prince's best path forward may be to privately appeal to his father's sense of familial duty and attempt to mend the rift through discreet channels. As one royal commentator stated, Harry has to understand that the king has a responsibility to uphold the integrity of the monarchy, and that means not indulging in his son's grievances. If Harry wants to reconcile with his family, he's going to have to do it on the king's terms, not his own. Whichever course of action Harry decides to take, it is clear that the future of the monarchy hangs in the balance, with the world's eyes trained on the House of Windsor. Here we have our video. What do you think about this? Make sure to drop a comment before you leave. Thanks for watching, and see you later.